Welcome back to another episode of ROC Boys Football. Today we are looking at two mock drafts, one for the Buffalo Bills, one for the Dallas Cowboys. Combine's happening right behind me right now, but we got our Bills insider and Kyle Singer and our Cowboys insider and Noah Rockoff. And I'm going to be picking Ursel with Rock for the Cowboys, and Dylan is going to be joined by Kyle Singer taking the Bills selection, and we're going to get right into this. Cowboys are picking first because they stink, and let's get on with it.
Just a quick announcement here. 500 subscribers to the ROC Boys. Give it up.
Congratulations. Appreciate you.
Huge win for the boys. That's awesome.
ROC Boys are up.
Hey, that's all to the viewers, man. Appreciate that.
Look at that draft by the Eagles. Garrett Wilson and Sauce and Devin Lloyd. That's
a
great
draft right off the bat there. All right, decline.
Nope. Yeah, that's a good offer.
Dill doesn't like when I accept trades.
You pontificate.
All right, we got a Jabbo. we got a Jabbo on the board, Rock.
Like a Jabbo.
We got Nakobe Dean. Have they already updated Traylon Burks' stock after the combines? I think
that's new. He's not usually up this.
Yeah. He ran a 4.5. You dummies. He was fine.
Trayvon Walker, top 5 pick right now. Have you seen all the mock drafts? Looking like a top 5.
I just don't like that. Where are you leaning, Rock?
Here, I like a Jabbo, but I love Nakobe Dean. I'm assuming
same.
that Linderbaum. Yes, Linderbaum was taken by the Steelers. I'm feeling Nakobe Dean here.
Me too.
And before people in the comments start yelling at us about the safety thing, we can't please you. So get over it.
Can't please him.
We're gonna pick Nakobe Dean.
I like that Dax Hill starting to get love as a top 20 prospect because he's a
right.
He's
awesome.
I
mean, Nakobe Dean is, and he's going to be a guy that might fall a little bit because of combine because he's going to measure in a little short.
Yep.
Like the dude.
Shut up! It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Still, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying he's gonna be a steal for whoever gets him. Now make your pick. 25.
Just reject the trade, please.
That was a terrible trade. In case you saw that thing.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Did you see that?
I don't pay any attention because they're stupid.
Dale, I would like to.
What do you think? I think we need corner. No. I
listened to the podcast post Bill's loss. This is my first.
I was flustered.
This is my first time talking football since the loss. But I will say, Jay made me listen to the podcast. I'm big fan of the podcast regardless. But that was my start to my depression after the Bills season, and
it hurt so bad.
Yeah, but I agree with you, Dill. I think what we need to do is
fast
stop
athletic
Tyreek
corner.
Hill.
No. That's what I said. Jay's saying Darian Kendrick. No, give the fellas.
I think we need to stop Tyreek Hill. We need to beat the Chiefs. That's the main thing.
Exactly.
But I don't necessarily think we need a fast. I just want a good corner.
We need a solid zone corner. That's why you take McDuffie. It's an easy pick. Take McDuffie. No, we're just talking it through, not like you guys.
Guys, you're losing Mitchell Trubisky. Have you thought about Kenny P?
Just pick Trent McDuffie. He's a great zone corner.
Yeah, I think Trent McDuffie, as a Bills fan, I think Trent McDuffie is
that'd be a hell of a pick.
Yeah, the dude is. He's electric and short.
I probably like Roger McCreary better, but. For the
scheme, yeah. I mean, Kyler Gordon's a guy who's going to test just out of the gym. So,
do the Bills play that much zone?
Yeah, they do
on the outside.
Yeah,
I thought they mostly did.
My problem with Trent McDuffie is what's he going to measure in at? Is he going to be under 5'10"? Because that
5'9".
What if he's 5'9" and 7/8? Then red flag. Come on, clean it up. It's not going to matter.
Pick 56.
All right. We got our linebacker. Let's look at offensive line real quick to see what we're kind of left with.
Jalen.
Oh yeah, Jalen Weidemeyer. Why don't we pick him in the first round?
Darian Kennard. I like him, but I know you don't like.
I know Bernie has a meeting with the Cowboys coming soon, and I know
like him a lot.
Climbing up rankings as well. But in terms of,
can I look at the big board real quick?
Yeah.
All right, big board it.
I don't think the Cowboys are good enough of a franchise right now and haven't good enough of a depth chart to go best available.
That's what we do every single year. It's why we drafted CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons. So irrelevant comment.
Micah Parsons, first off, is the greatest defensive player since Aaron Donald.
Yes.
Okay, thanks for that comment.
Well, I'm a Penn State homer, but he's actually a beast. So there's nothing wrong there. CD pick, questionable, but it'll be good long term.
Buddy, what?
they could have had many other things. I mean, aside from Gallup getting hurt,
Nope.
Rock Jalen Pitre.
they have needs.
I love Jalen Pitre.
You like it?
I
like
love
it.
Jalen Pitre, but hold on. I love Devontae Wyatt and yeah, I don't.
Devontae Wyatt, I almost don't want to pick because he's not going to be there.
It's just a Georgia guy though. 2 Georgia guys. You think any team would ever do that? It's probably crazy.
That is actually one thing to keep in mind is I think the Cowboys need to keep in mind that when you're taking Nakobe Dean, you want to make sure your interior is taken care of because Nakobe Dean's at his best when offensive linemen are not on him. That's when he was thriving at Georgia. When he had Jordan Davis, Devontae Wyatt, Jalen Carter, those guys
can run
centers off him. Let him fly around the field. So you want to make sure you take care of your interior.
I'm really scared to ignore offensive line the first 2 rounds, but
I think
is there even a guard? Is there even a guard open? Like is anything?
No, I'm not taking Smith there.
They like Ed Ingram. And Cade Mays at a couple meetings. Either let's wait for the 3rd round and maybe grab Cade Mays. Maybe 4th round. I don't know. But let's go defensive tackle or let's go.
I want Pitre. I think he's a game wrecker, man. And you guys need a safety.
We need a safety, so we're gonna please the crowd. I like it. Pitre.
Jalen Pitre is a guy that you don't get 12.5 tackles for a loss or 18.5 tackles for a loss and 11 sacks, something like that, without being just an absolute freak. He's just so
versatile guy too.
Mm-hmm.
I think he can play in the slot at a pretty high level.
He's a game wrecker
for safety. So,
I would actually accept this offer. By the way, did you see that trade?
I don't accept trades, blanket. But
all right, Dill.
What do you think? What position group?
At this point, I think D line, probably a D end. I would be happy with either.
There's a
corner.
deep edge class, man. Deep.
Yeah, see, I think I don't think you get enough. I don't think you get enough better with these 4 than a Jesse Luketa, is my kind of opinion on the D end. So,
Bill, what happened to your first round pick last year being a defensive end?
He was solid.
He was awesome.
Why do you need a new one? I thought he was all that in a bag of chips.
What?
Huh?
I don't even know you can always use an edge rusher, Rock. Come on, keep up.
Which D tackles are there too? I mean, obviously, I think the end is probably more of the
Travis Jones. I really like there for the Bills too.
I do love Travis Jones. You think we go D tackle? Because I'd go Travis Jones. I love Travis Jones.
I'm fine with that. I think we need to.
We were also
D-line
a little
the next
soft
couple
on the
picks
run
probably.
too. So
all
right, let's go Travis Jones.
Can I explain this to Kyle? What I'm thinking? Devontae Wyatt is probably a little bit more craftier of a D tackle. Travis Jones is going to run right through. He's 330 pounds, 2 gapper, takes on double teams like an animal, pushes the pocket. You take your pick.
We need pro ready. Who's pro ready?
Both.
Probably Wyatt is more pro ready, but I think you got a much higher ceiling, and I am a much higher on him in general for Travis Jones. But
I'd rather have a big defensive tackle and then
Travis Jones.
Travis Jones is a big guy. There you go.
Yeah, we need to get tougher against the run, I think, and just tougher in general.
Travis Jones is a guy that is you're gonna be able to play 2 wide safety and be fine on 1st and 10 running ball. He's gonna be good. See, Rock, my only problem with taking Nakobe Dean at 24.
I know.
There's some sick linebackers right now that we're not really in the market for.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I've always been behind you with the later linebackers, especially in this class.
The end of 2nd, early 3rd is a sweet spot for some backers. All right, 88, Daniel Filet. If whoever picks Daniel Filet is so dumb.
I know.
Logan Hall jumps out the boards for me.
Yep, except
Brian Asamoah is still there. I mean, you get really small.
We already have a linebacker, so I'm fine. Just look who's left at the guard position. I just want to see if there could be someone who can step in and play. If not, I really like
Jamari Salyer. I think he's more of around this than they have him. He's on a phone.
Do you like Salyer that much more than Cade Mays?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Although I trust your eyes with the lineman, the O line a little bit.
No, listen, I was wrong with
What a coward.
Hey.
Stand up for yourself once.
Hey, let the Cowboys fans talk.
I'm talking to you, just so you know.
All right, so let's go either Salyer or who was the guy that we're talking about on the big board? Go all.
We were talking about Logan Hall. Who's your guy.
Okay, I love Logan Hall. He doesn't
Love
deserve to be
Logan
this far down, but we need to get an offensive lineman in there. So let's get Salyer and complete in cover for Connor Williams because he'll be gone. I think he'll be a Bengal by the end of the year. So.
Yeah, he might be. I think the Bengals got to go. They got figured out. All right, Buffalo Bills.
All right, Kyle.
Yo, I'm thinking needs
What are you
here.
thinking about Tremaine Edmonds' future? Because I think this might be it now that they signed his running mate.
Matty Milano.
I don't think it's like it. I think he's still young, but we need something out of him. But I mean, I think Jay and I were talking linebackers before. I think we have bigger needs.
Tremaine Edmonds is young, but like we've been saying that since 2019, where
he was
young,
literally 19 in 2019.
Yeah,
when he was. I mean, he's still so young.
He got drafted in what 2020.
He's young, but do you think they're gonna pay him? Is my question. Like, okay, are they gonna have the cash to pay him what he wants? Because I'm pretty sure he's up after this. And
I mean, I'm definitely down for a linebacker, but I think of all the positions we need, I have no problem grabbing 2 cornerbacks early. I think we're incredibly limited at the cornerback position. I don't want to be in a point where we have Dane Jackson. If Tre'Davious, for some reason,
how flustered were you when he committed that penalty on like 3rd and short or 4th and short? I forget. That was a tough one.
I thought he played, considering I think he played better than what he actually should be doing. With that being said, I think he was terrible. He had like 1 good tackle in the open field that saved us in the red zone.
Yeah.
But he also had the penalty, he was terrible.
I have a question real quick. Do you guys hate Teron Johnson and Levi Wallace that much to get 2 safety?
No,
Teron Johnson.
I like Levi Wallace a lot, but he's a free agent here, and I don't know if what he's going to demand. And I'm a little scared about Trey coming back. I mean, not a small injury. So I have no problem grabbing 2
still, your
cornerbacks
guys on the
early.
board still. Like I thought this would be like Martin Emerson, man.
I know. I mean, if you like corner, like we can go Emerson because he's another guy who I think fits well. He's a bigger, taller, not slow by any means, but probably not.
The long speed is question mark. Tariq Woolen, he's gonna run a 4.3. He flies.
I don't care about the 4.3.
Well,
still,
you got to say if you want someone to stop Tyreek, but I think there's at this point in the draft, I think you go best available of our need positions. There's only one on the offensive side of the ball. That's guard. Cornerback, I think we need 1 or 2 in this draft.
No, my only thing with the corner is can you wait for Taylor Britt because he's sick out of Nebraska.
Are there good guards left? And are there? I mean,
there's
a good
linebacker. There's a good
linebacker.
linebacker.
Replace Mitch Morris once gets cut.
I think Channing Tindall and Brian Asamoah are probably the best 2 available right now.
That's my thought.
I would say that.
Rock, everyone talks about getting rid of Mitch Morris, and that's my least favorite Bills talk of the offseason.
All right, go Asamoah. I think we're gonna move. I think Tremaine Edmonds won't be there next year. I just don't think they can pay him. And he's not the better of the 2. I think out of
you're going Asamoah over Tindall.
Oh yeah, I think Asamoah fits better with Milano.
Especially if you got Travis Jones, like those guys are kind of balance each other.
And you want to run.
Brian Asamoah is also a guy similar to Nakobe Dean who not very good at taking on blocks. So let him play his game.
Let's calm that down. He's not anywhere near as bad as Asamoah. Like, I don't know how you're going to compare the 2 at that.
Wait, who are we comparing?
You said Nakobe Dean and like Asamoah are comparable in taking on blocks. I think that.
No, God. I'm just saying they both, like Asamoah especially, like he struggles. Yeah. Okay. But they both thrive off not really having to deal with that. Versus Leo Chenal, he'll take on a block. No
right.
About it. No, I didn't mean to compare the 2. Absolutely not.
You scared me there, man.
No. Although you guys sold me on Brian Asamoah because that first game I watched in Nebraska, and I think he was hurt or something. But
All right, so we got our linebacker, we got our safety, we got our offensive guard. Yep. So right now they just came through with a report today saying that who was it? Our backup tight end now, or actually our starting tight end, Jarwin just had hip surgery. He won't be ready until after week 1. Dalton Schultz is probably gone because the Jets are probably going to pay him $2 billion. I'm interested in a tight end here. I think it's kind of the sweet spot.
We just missed the sweet spot.
We did miss it. We did miss it, didn't we?
Yep.
You're right.
with
right.
Rutgers.
Rock, did you see the Gronk to the Bills rumor?
Yeah, I hate that just
I
because
hate
of what
it.
they did at Trey Day. That was
I don't
Well,
like it either.
I don't want him at all. I do like Gronk, but I agree
don't want
Trey's the only reason. But we'll trade you our rights to Rob Gronkowski, and we could utilize like Tony Pollard.
I think that works out
take
mathematically in the cap system as well.
Or I'll take Zeke, honestly, but I don't want to pay him. You guys have to eat the contract.
Zeke's untradeable.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Jelani Woods?
No, let's.
I'll take him right now.
No, we're
I'll
not
take
reaching.
him right
We're not
now.
reaching. We're not reaching. Listen,
It's not going to be a reach come draft
is-
night for 6-1.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I
be
don't want
shooting.
him. I don't want him right now. Like I'd rather there's better players on the board, Jay.
Okay, all right, calm down, right? That's
Jay's a combine war. He's a combine.
He is.
War.
He's a
So,
numbers
of
nerd.
course, like,
Hey, guess what,
No.
fellas? Football's about being the best athlete. Sorry, combine measures that. Idiot.
Art.
Oh yeah,
Debo Samuel.
ask the Raiders about that, Jay.
All right.
Jay and Dill, while we're live, there are two things. Hopefully you don't bring up the other one. Please don't. But the other thing that I've been incredibly wrong on and Rock also was Debo Samuel.
Yeah, there we go. He finally says it.
You guys can't watch football with the Suns, but whatever. Why don't you two make a pick, please?
All right.
Like,
So first of all, I was hoping that Tariq Woolen would still be there because
Same.
Dan Quinn
Awesome.
loves the 6'3", 200, 4'3" guy at corner, but he's not. He's gone. Just taken. I do like Britt a lot. Any edge guys? Any intriguing edge guys? I know, but
You don't need it. Michael Clemens is intriguing, I think.
I haven't even watched him. Who did he just show up? Like I
Oh,
haven't.
he's
even...
Texas A&M guy. He's like on the other side of the Marvin Leo. He's long, powerful, just
Oh yeah.
not functional. He just kind of swings.
No, who's pretty good is Trey Williams. I think he's sneaky. He doesn't get
I
enough
haven't watched
love.
too much
He's
of him.
pretty solid.
Trey Will.
Yeah.
That linebacker. Any corner.
It's
Is
cold.
so very saw it. Any
All right,
wide
big boy.
receivers? Is
check.
that North Dakota State kid still
No,
there?
He's toast. He's toast. Yeah. He's not going to be there after round 2.
Yeah, I know. He's a
He
beast.
just jumped
Bill
11
hates him,
4
though.
broad too. Like, my God.
All right, let's get focused. Let's go.
Kid Mays is still there.
What do you think, Jay? Anyone staring at you in the face and asking you to take them?
Yeah, probably. I like Khalil Shakir.
Okay.
I don't hate Haskell Garrett here. I'm not a super high fan of him, but I think this is a decent spot for him. I think he does really good job.
What about John Ridgeway?
I like him. He's not very much for a producer. And if you want, very similar to like what Georgia did, like Devontae Wyatt and Jordan Davis didn't put up dummy numbers. But he's a guy who's going to be tough and he's going to let guys like Nakobe Dean go play ball.
I think what he can do,
Ridgeway is.
what he does well is he pushes the pocket on third down, and he can also kind of stop the run, and that's what we're looking for, kind of a bigger body in the middle. So let's go with Ridgeway.
Johnny
Just
Ridgeway?
I think he's a pretty big development piece, but I think he's got the tools to probably be pretty decent at some point.
Yeah.
Big,
like a dog.
long. He's pretty
You
good
like him
athlete.
over Haskell Garrett because I like Haskell Garrett too. He's not a push the pocket guy, but he's just a kind of a short tree trunk. He's not gonna
finesse
get
guy.
back.
I'm just more for the guys who can kind of do it all, and you can leave them
Yep.
in 50 downs.
All right, Ridgeway. I like it. All right, Bills 129. What we got?
All right, we go in edge or corner here, I think is the question for my man Kyle.
I mean, I would take my homer pick. I was looking at Lucetta. I know some Penn State football players.
toast.
He was gone.
He's toast now, yeah.
But Castro Fields, I like him, but I don't think he actually is going to
Castro
fit the
Fields
Bills at all.
good.
I don't think
Bill's
he's
a
going to
true
fit the
Castro
Bills.
Fields guy.
See, my thing would be Cameron Taylor Britt because I'm much bigger, but I think him or Trey Williams would be my pick if you want to go the end.
I'm
I
fine
think
with
Trey
that,
Williams
but
is good.
I mean, it sounds like this running back class is weak, but I'm ready. I'm ready for a running back, like we kind of mentioned. I think we have to get one.
Whoa, McCormick.
No.
Yeah, my thought would just be to wait for Smith.
I'm fine to wait because from
Alright.
what I've heard, I also want to do something a little crazy and go get our boy Saquon now that Dable is over at the Giants. Sends him on over to us.
What do you think?
Sends him on
we're
over
gonna
to
have
us.
him for
We
a
got
year?
Julio Jones last year, and we got Saquon this year, guys.
Julio Jones is like 80 years old.
No,
Saquon
remember,
Barkley
You
had.
wanted him.
Saquon's knee is about 80 years old, though.
Yeah.
First
He's a
off, I
bust.
never wanted Julio Jones. Saquon, I do want. Saquon is a freak of nature.
Well, then what are you gonna pay him after his rookie? Like what? Like where's the future?
Yeah, or is it a 1-year rental and hope?
The way I look at it is we're getting him an absolute discount because he literally didn't perform other than his rookie year. We get him. We can underpay him significantly because he's gonna pop off. He's literally, aside from Derrick Henry, I would say in terms of athleticism, the most athletic freak in the NFL, at least at the running back position.
One of, yeah. I mean, he
That
was
might
the
be
best
fair.
prospect. He was the best running back prospect we've seen in the last 15 years.
And
It
I
doesn't
mean,
need to happen. I don't know. We're going Trey Williams from Arkansas. I think I know it's Williams.
Bill
But,
just took the.
yeah, no, I'm fine with that type
had
of pick. I just think we need a running back at some point. I don't think we need to draft him this early because we have.
I just don't think you're getting an upgrade from these guys versus an Abraham Smith or Abram Smith. I think he's just as good as a McCormick or.
That's an
Rob.
interesting. The Bills trade for Saquon. I'm gonna put that in the. I'm interested to see what the viewers think of that because I'm not a huge fan of it unless it's like, okay, we're gonna just get him for a year.
And it depends on what.
I'm confused. One, by Kyle's statement about him not wanting Julio Jones last year. That was definitely a talk. Second of all, Saquon is not a free agent.
Yeah, but he's rumored for the trade block. He is next year.
Yeah, he's got 1 year left. So we trade him for him for 1 year, but then we're not paying him.
But then you're not gonna, if he blows up, they're not underpaying him anymore. Like, I don't know.
I mean, he still had 1.5 years of underperforming, and then we'll see what he does this year.
I'd say 2-3 years. He's been a bust.
I mean, he's not been a bust. Rookie year, he was incredible. He's on the worst. He was on maybe the worst, one of the worst teams in the NFL at that point, especially the worst offensive line.
Certainly the worst officer.
Certainly a bust. Either way.
What did he do his rookie year? His rookie.
He was drafted second overall and he's had one good year. He
was injured, Rock. He literally performed at an elite level for his
He's
rookie
definitely
year.
not a bust.
He's definitely not a bust. And then he got hurt.
So are you going to make the same excuse for Kevin White?
What?
It's completely different. Saquon Barkley performed
for like half a year.
That's crazy.
And
for
then
a full season. He performed.
Might just
Marcus
make your
Jones.
pick. No
Whole
one cares
season.
about this.
All right.
Marcus Jones.
He's not a
Let's get
bust.
Marcus Jones here. Good slot corner, fast guy. Houston, stay in Texas. I love it. Our draft right now is absolutely killing it.
Yeah,
These
it's
are all
actually very
steals.
good.
These are
very
steals.
good draft. Marcus Jones he's I think CB7 for me. Like I love this dude. Yeah, he's a slot corner. He's a nickel guy.
Yep.
But like, at the end of the day, defenses play nickel all the time now. These guys are important. Look at Teron Johnson in Buffalo. Like he's doing great for us, but he plays an important role.
I like it. Let's do it. Steal draft.
And he's also just an elite spot. I mean, you guys have heard me talk about this cat on the pod. Like, he's not just like, oh, I have special team value. It's like I'm one of the best special teamers in college football in the last decade. Like that's how good he is. He's a game breaker. I'm a Marcus Jones guy.
John Fassel's gonna love him.
Bills. Let's see it, fellas. Just utter panic. I can see it in both the faces.
What's our big board at? Where did this go at?
Leo Chanel is my pick. If I were you guys, both.
No, that's crazy. We took Asamoah already. Why would we take him?
Pair them both up. Well, Matt Milano. Yeah, okay, fine.
I don't love Leo Chanel like you do anyway, so I don't know.
He's gonna run fast too. Like everyone's like, oh, he's slow. It's just because he's 260.
It's not about like his 40. It's like when you watch him, he can't go side to side. He misses a zillion million tackles.
All right, pick.
Dane Brugler top 50 right there.
He had 120 tackles.
Max Mitchell.
Missing that many.
Give us Max Mitchell. We need to get some depth up front on the O line.
You said in a.
I think he's a versatile.
He is good.
What about the guards? What guards are there? I'm fine with the tackle too.
I think he's a.
I think we have a guard need.
No, we can't.
You don't even know who he is, dude.
Max Mitchell from Louisiana. I know plenty. He's 300 pounds. He's not.
Bill, to be fair, you said Linderbaum could play guard, and that's one of the most atrocious takes I've ever.
Jay, you don't think he can play guard, Linderbaum?
No,
he could play either for sure.
He could, but like you're playing him at center, like he could.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, ROC said so. Well, yeah. ROC said it's got to be.
We're getting him riled up, baby.
You're such a coward.
All right, Max Mitchell.
Max Mitchell. He can play both. Like anybody with who's watched the game knows he's got the attitude.
You guys are.
If he fills the frame out, he'll be good.
Fine.
Take him.
I think the versatility will help.
Bubba Bolden to the Saints. Probably the worst pick I've ever seen. One of the worst.
Bubba Bolden's trash, dude.
Trash.
So bad. 176, Rock. Let's get it going. Come on.
All right. Let's go best available. Let's go get a steal. Is a Congo still up there? Is Okonkwo still there?
Who are you talking about?
Yes, we can. Yes. Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
he's
Ro-
the flyer.
Rock, would you not get
Man,
Jelani
a
Woods round
4-5-1.
6, round 7 though instead?
Hey, if we can get him there, sure. I didn't know how far up the board. I just want to make sure he's there. Go back to
He's
all.
there.
I'm
he's
fine.
there.
We're fine.
Either, I thought.
He'll be there for a while. He'll be there for a while.
Yo, Rock, best available. You got to learn if you're trying to win a Super Bowl. You got to learn from what the Bengals did and go draft yourself a kicker.
Yeah, honestly,
Facts,
dude, you kicker.
facts.
Greg
You're actually
DeLegan not
wrong.
cutting it.
You're totally not wrong.
What are we thinking here?
I like Rambo here, and I like Rambo for a couple reasons, and the biggest reason being a safety net. 'Cause I don't know what the hell or where Amari Cooper's going because he's not going to be on the Cowboys anymore.
Yep.
I'll tell you that much. So let's get a possession guy.
Is Amari Cooper a free agent this year?
No, we're going to cut him.
Seriously.
Yep.
Why don't you get the big dog, Emeka Emezi?
No, he can't run. I do like him though. He's
What
like.
did
what-
Rambo run his
That's
40?
true.
Or he's in the group too. So
Did you
see his
see?
40.
Did you see his tattoo? His
Yes,
Texas
Massacre
chainsaw. Oh
Dean,
my
I'm
god, coolest thing ever.
Lock.
Oh, get him for the tattoo. Yeah.
And he
makes
says
sense.
that I want DBs to see it because they're about to get slayed.
Yeah,
It was
sick.
awesome.
That's pretty cool. All right.
I
you
thought a
can get
Rambo
it.
tattoo would be even cooler, but yeah, whatever.
Rambo tattoo would be sick. He
Yeah.
probably.
All right. Check the running backs real quick.
Yeah, what do we got? 2 picks?
Abram.
Smith. Kenny Brooks is pretty good too. But
I hope
I
they
think
do it,
Abram
Rock, because we
Smith-
have a
I think
great
Abram
running
Smith
back
is
in
a
round
decent
7.
decent pick if you think we were changing it there, and I think we probably have to.
Can I sell Abram
Yeah.
Smith to Kyle real quick? He is a he played linebacker a year ago.
Yep.
And he is an absolute mauler. I mean,
Good.
he runs the football like a linebacker. He just loves contact, falls forward, 1400.
He runs
yards.
like Derrick Henry.
We need that. I mean, aside from, I'm done with these speedy, shifty guys. We need someone that can pound the rock, especially with Josh Allen. I need him to be protected, and I don't want him to be our hardest hitting offensive player aside from our O-line.
I think what you could do with Abram Smith is just have him line up in Wildcat. I think that guy can do it all. You just put him
He
back
can.
there.
He's really good.
Great. Sold.
All right,
Take him.
Abram Smith. Sold.
Sold. See, I'd rather have Abram Smith in the 5th round than freaking, I don't know.
That was
What
Yeah.
about you guys are taking Zamir White, aren't you? I know
Yeah,
you
yeah.
are.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Zamir
outside.
White's like- is Dallas Cowboys.
You guys are like talking like, ooh, I'm gonna take him.
Me and Rock have. We did.
Wait, hold on. We can wait because of how this draft actually is. This our last pick?
No, it's not our last pick. Not our last
Okay.
pick.
What Okonkwo? We need to do it. We need a tight end.
Did you put?
We don't have a tight end, Jay.
What about the
Jelani
6'8" guy who
Woods.
just ran a 4.61, benched 225 24 times? He's sick.
I'm asking to go to tight end so we can figure out a tight end position because we do not have a tight end besides your boy McCune.
Yeah, he's
Right?
not cutting it. Yeah. Daniel Bellinger had a freaking sick combine.
Yeah.
Oh, that means he's good. Sign him up. Yep.
Just saying.
Jay,
Hashtag
listen to
combine
me.
guy.
Listen to me. We're gonna get is the Jonnu Smith part 2 still up here? Go up. Yes, he is. We're drafting Jonnu Smith part 2. We're drafting
Okay.
Jonnu Smith part 2.
Wait, give me 15-second pitch. You were drafting a guy who you said is a freak athlete, right?
Yep.
And he is.
Yep.
But then Jelani Woods tests better than him in like every category.
Yeah, except for he is too tall. Don't
Yeah,
like him.
that is true.
Too
So-
tall.
No, that's fair. He's like he goes over the middle and people like Gronk, they just take out his knees. He's gonna have an ACL. Easy.
I do worry. I
Sheesh.
worry about his health a little bit, but he's like a smoother guy for being tall. I think
I
he
mean,
runs good routes.
Yeah, he's
I like Jelani Woods personally, but I don't know enough about Okonkwo or
but he did already. He got banged up like twice at Virginia.
I know.
We're
I know he's
taking
hurt.
my guy, Fear the Turtle. Thank you. Thank
Fear it.
you. Thank you.
This is your
What are we
team.
thinking
This
here?
is your team.
What
I
are we
don't feel
thinking here, Kyle?
Do we have 2 picks left or 1?
I have no
Where we
idea.
at?
bad. Two picks, I believe. You have one at
Two.
229. You have 2 more.
Hey, I
after.
told
Three.
you to go in our pick.
We don't.
All right, what are we thinking here?
We have 2 or 3.
3.
We have 3. All right, then I would still go best available. I'd still go load our D
All right,
line
go
personally.
to all. Go to all.
Any wide receivers you guys thinking about this late in the draft? Like,
No,
I was
we
thinking
don't
wide
need a
receiver.
line,
Dude, it's so
I-
barren.
Score on
Rock.
anyone.
I have no problem looking at wide receivers because Emmanuel Sanders is going to be gone, but I want to re-sign Isaiah McKenzie for sure. If we don't sign both of them, then yeah, I would look at a wide receiver.
Ooh, I have a comment about the Bills.
Who?
Wendell Robinson, round 3. Cole Beasley. Wendell.
Why do you want to get rid of Cole though? He's huge for us. He's been so good.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah,
Wanda
I
can do the same thing, but just with a little bit more juice to it. A little bit more juice.
I think Cole's
personally
incredibly
don't
underrated.
I don't love taking a wide out just because we could score. Like we can score. I don't think that's a problem.
Okay,
at
who are we
all.
taking then? Here's your big board.
Scroll a little bit.
Scroll a little bit.
Oh, I thought that was a punt, God.
I'm
Never
like
mind.
I like
really
Danny
love
Gray
this.
personally. I really do.
I do too. I think he's not a bad fit. I think he's a decent athlete if he plays the ball a little better.
He's a
probably
decent
a higher
athlete
ranked
with
guy.
good length, and he'll run fine, and he just has horrible ball skills. Horrible ball. Really bad, but you can coach that.
Yeah,
But they're bad.
that's fair. You
That's why he's not a
can-
wide receiver.
He's horrible. He's bad.
You know why? Why don't we go Neil Farrell? I actually think this isn't a horrible place to take him.
The tree
Rock
stump
Boys.
was.
I think we do need help on defensive line. We got to be more physical. So.
You guys are going to be some meat up there with Travis Jones and Neil
Yeah,
Farrell.
you guys are stopping the run for sure.
That's all we
Yeah.
need.
Too bad the Chiefs don't run the ball.
Yeah, but we absolutely get torched on the
Well,
run.
now what
Seriously.
that allows you to do though is have 4 men on the line of scrimmage and then just drop everyone back in coverage. And that's
The
kind of how you
Chiefs
beat the
also they have run the ball on us a little bit, really
Yeah.
both years. So it's not like we are stopping them easily.
Not this past year, but the year before when in
Last year was like tough to watch.
the
Yeah, more of a
Clyde game. He ran the ball on us, but last year it was. I mean, the first time we played him, it was domination on our end, in my opinion. And then, I mean, they didn't run the football against us other than Patrick Mahomes, and that was because of scramble drills, and we
Yeah, they didn't
let
run the
that
football
happen.
away. All right, 229. Vinny Grace on the board, D.
We're back. That's available. Or I would take a wide receiver though.
I think it's
I'm with
Parham or
Rob.
Vinny.
Still just immediately goes in the opposite
I hate
direction.
I'm fine with it. I mean,
Who
I
the
just think
hell
we
wants
need a
a
wideout.
wideout?
We're losing players. I mean, we do need a wideout at some point.
I
No, I
go
think we have
Makai Polk. At least he can produce.
No,
I
don't go
don't know
with
these
Ty Polk.
guys.
As a Bills fan, like Tyquan Thornton, 6'3".
Danny Gray. Danny Gray.
Gray
I like
flies.
Danny Gray.
Kevin Austin flies. Like,
Don't
they're
know
like,
them.
We need a flyer. I'm in.
okay, the Flyers, Kevin
I don't
Austin,
know
no
who.
Danny Gray.
Danny Gray, like what's his name? Mooney, a little bit, kind of
I
similar.
saw that comp. Dame Brugler, I think, tweeted out.
Yeah, the Brugs man.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I don't care. Take out.
The only problem with that pick is then, like, I mean, Gabe Davis kind of emerged that stretch in the field vertically. Like,
Stop
he's
helping
very,
them,
very
Jay.
good. Yeah. Fair.
Gabe Davis is a dog, and he's gonna be. But I mean, we have a very solid wide receiver core if we keep everyone. But in terms of depth, we're the pass heaviest team in the NFL.
We
so
have a
we need
flyer
more than
anyway.
3
in
wide receivers.
Stevenson. Give us Makai Polk. We needed just a basic possession wideout. That's
Then
what
go get
Makai
Tay
Polk was.
Martin. Okay.
Tay Martin.
Can we stop fighting?
I stopped fighting. I did it. Makai Polk. It's the pick. Bad pick.
Makai Polk. You just didn't watch him that time.
I didn't really watch him. I haven't watched any film on him. I know he
He
I know,
didn't run a 4.3, so he's bad. Yep.
Still, you didn't watch
Let's
him
use
either.
your
You
logic.
know he caught for 900 yards.
Still drop it.
Drop it.
All right, Dill, we're back.
Drop it.
What are we taking?
Go to all.
Yes,
Yeah.
sure.
Parham.
Farm. He's
we
like
take
the
Pete?
Not
that
bad.
should be an illegal pick, but
It is.
Well,
it's illegal.
I can't make the rules.
Illegal.
He's like good guard depth.
He will be a day 2 pick.
yeah, that's no illegal.
Well, obviously, but he's on the board. I can't.
I know. I'm not. Hey, see, now you think I'm just attacking you, and I'm just saying he's a day 2 pick. All right.
You
Jay,
gotta
do we need to
put
do therapy with these guys?
guns up.
Yeah.
I think Dill just gets in his own head.
All right, let's look at it. I vomited in my mouth. Trent McDuffie's a very good pick, though. 25. I love that pick. Travis Jones. I actually really like the first 3 picks. I like Trey Williams too. I don't really know.
A lot of defense.
A lot of defense.
That's all we need. Our offense is incredible. Best in the NFL.
We could basically line up a bunch of high schoolers with Josh Allen. He produce.
What's your
Yeah,
favorite pick, fellas?
I mean, if this cornerback turns out to be legit, that's all I
Yeah,
care
he's
about right
good.
now.
He's a top 15 player on most big boards. He's really good.
That's
He's
all I
not my
need.
guy for me. Like, I want to see the long speed. I want to see how tall he is, but
I want to see if he's 5'9" and 7/8 or 5'10" and 1/8.
there we go.
Hey, Dill,
That
it's a
matters.
game of inches. It's a game of freaking inches. Accept that, or you'll be left the Chiefs game again.
Oh.
Jesus.
All right.
This is an
Cowboys.
ugly draft.
Relax.
This Cowboys draft is ugly. That's all I'm gonna say. I know a lot about this, and this is terrible.
Nakobe Dean's a great pick again. If like Tyler Linderbaum's on the board, you probably go there and then go get a Channing Tindall or Quay Walker at 88.
Wasn't a thing. Couldn't
Wait,
have
Rock,
happened.
is Nakobe Dean the linebacker that I was talking about with Jay at the Kanye concert?
Georgia?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Who was the other guy?
Devin Lloyd.
Lloyd.
But Dean was the guy that you guys
I
liked
love
instead.
Dean. I'm a Dean truther. I think he's clearly linebacker one,
But-
personally.
Let's scroll down to this. I just want to see everyone. Charleston Rambo, and then who's the last guy? Oh yeah, that's who it was.
Oh, a little speed
I
here.
love it. I just see a bunch of leaders.
Such
here.
a homer pick.
Oh my goodness.
That was a homer
Oh,
pick. I
it's-
would have really liked Jelani Woods. I like this
I
John.
don't think
Ridgeway
it's a
guy.
homer
Need to watch
pick.
more film on him.
I don't
Rock's
think there is a way.
closet Maryland fan.
Yes. I don't think there is a way for Cowboys fans to get mad at this draft. I really don't, because we have hit every single need. There's no way. If you're a Cowboys fan, you're about to comment something bad, like rewatch the video again and think about it.
I will say that people are gonna toast you for taking Jamari Salyer high is my guess. I think he's sick and I think he's versatile, which you guys could probably use, but I think that's where they'll probably come.
All right. Well,
I
I'll
hope
take
they
that.
come because he's one of my favorite guys in the draft. He's interior line.
Same. He's great.
Like, he's awesome. I like the Marcus Jones pick. You already have kind of a slot corner, correct?
Yeah, we have the Michigan.
Jay Lou?
Jay Lou.
Jay
yeah.
Lou. And then we have Anthony Brown, who kind of plays slot / inside. And then, yeah, so we do have a couple guys, but you can never have enough corners. So
Yeah, Marcus Jones is a sick one. I really like the Jalen Pitre pick.
Also give you something a little on special teams, which is not
yeah.
bad.
We don't have to put freaking CD Lamb at punt return
Yep.
anymore. That's great.
You shouldn't be playing him there. That's
It's unbelievable that we do it. It's
Yeah.
At punt returner?
yeah.
I mean,
I don't like playing a good guys that kick or punt return, honestly.
Yeah.
Why not though?
Because if
So,
he
if you
gets
get
injured
hurt-
on special teams, I
Sure,
would.
if you get injured,
kick
it sucks.
myself
But
in the face.
Cooper Cup's
Yeah,
been
but that's
returning
a di-
punts, and then
Yeah,
back
but
to
that's a
Antonio Brown was
dangerous role.
one of the better punt returners of our era, I would say, if not.
Cool.
Who's-
Devin
Yes.
Hester was just strictly a kick and punt returner, pretty much, and he was amazing
Right.
at it. And
But that's different. That's Devin Hester. But like Antonio Brown was incredible and also happened to be probably top 5 wide receiver of our generation.
all time. But yes, anyway, great draft, Cowboys.
Yeah,
Good job.
hey, great draft, fellas. I appreciate you guys jumping on. It's always a pleasure just talking ball with the boys. We'll definitely be running back another one of these. Kyle, I hope you come on for some fantasy advice after the draft happens. We'll kind of break down some rookies to break out. Rock, as usual, just a great football mind, a great scout mind. Appreciate that, boys, and we will talk to y'all later. Thanks for everybody for watching. Peace.